Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Bangkok. We're actually on the Thon Buri side of the Chao Phraya River, and this is the Chao Phraya behind me here. And what we're going to take a look at today is we're going to take a look at a second-class royal temple that was built in 1825 under the reign of King Rama III. And it's also, what I'm doing is I'm going around and I'm looking at the 9 sacred sites of the temples that the tourism authority is promoting, and this is one of them. So we're going to go through here. We're going to take a look at the main hall. The main hall is very, very cool. It has a 15.5 meter tall Buddha that is just absolutely massive. There's 2 other little halls that have some mural paintings in them. One of them has some really, really old murals, and it has a Palilai pose Buddha. So it looks like from my last time over here that they're done with the renovation on the big hall, but they're doing some more renovation around. So let's go see what we see today. This is the Chao Phraya River here. You can see the boats. It looks like it's low tide. The tide does really affect the Chao Phraya. You can see some of the long tows. People are doing the tours. And what this is the old fort, and this is the Thonburi Palace over here. It's all part of the Navy now. And you can only go in there as a foreigner with a Thai person, and they open it up once a year. I've been over there. It's quite cool to see all of this. Some of the canal tours up that way. Yeah, that's part of the old fortifications. I've done some videos of the old city walls and some of the old forts and stuff like that, and it's a lot of fun to see what's remaining. This is the temple here, so you can see that main hall is right there, and it's absolutely massive. Then it has 2 smaller halls around, and we'll go and walk through all of this temple by the boats. These are the ferry piers here, and then there's the Wat Kalayanamit School over that way, and then a cool Chinese style pagoda here in the front instead of a regular chetty. Rama III did a lot of trade. He was King Rama III with China. They say his best friend and confidant was Chinese. So he has a lot of Chinese influence in the temples that were built under his reign. Yeah, that's quite a bit different than you normally see. It has the little Khmer prong type thing at the top with the staff of Shiva, and then some more. And that's more of a regular chetty over there. And then we'll go in the gate and we'll look at this. This is just absolutely massive. You see the little flowers, and they'll have the little plates and stuff like that in the styling here, which is the Chinese influence. So there's the sign. And the K is the G sound, the Galamit. Over here you can get the oil and everything. And this is a popular place. A lot of people will do the boat tours and come over here and stop at this temple. And this is an inside of the gate. See the big, huge bell tower over there, and then the place for people to burn the incense and light the little lamp over here with all that oil and stuff. You see the definitely distinct Chinese styling with all the lions, and you hear the music playing also. That's the Chinese music. So we'll look in this main hall. This is one of the best Buddha images that you will see. Yeah, I was over here about 2 years ago and did a video, and this was all under construction, so it's nice to see it's done. But they have scaffolding up over here. I can never get away from it. It's kind of the bane of my existence. You see the size of the doors. It's got all that little glass that's inlaid and all the little floral patterns. It's just absolutely massive. So you climb up to get in here, and then you walk down into a hole, and this is the main image. And you can see the black and gold lacquer that's painted here. And so when you come in, this is the main image. Holy smokes, it's massive. So it's 15.45 meters, or roughly 15.5 meters tall. And it's built on a huge pedestal also. And then you can see the size of the columns that support the roof. Oh, it's just absolutely massive. So they have some drums and gongs in here, places for people to donate rice and the robes and everything. Yeah, this is an active Buddhist temple, so you will see the monks here. Then it has a bust over there of King Rama III, and then a painting of him right here. Now this was built by another guy, but he donated it to Rama III, and it became a royal temple. And then like Rama IV built like the library here and some other stuff. So this is a very historic temple for the Thais. And then they have kind of the wallpaper up there, and just absolutely massive. See the red and gold up there on the ceiling. And then they have other stuff here. They have all the like Buddha's days of the week, and you can make donations and get your fortune over here if you rattle those sticks. And you can bang on the drum and all of that. And buy the little amulets to make donations to the temple and stuff like that. You can see the paint is starting to slough off a little bit in here for a little bit of the murals. And then they have a little Chinese thing right there. And then people have stuck the gold leaf on this and made the donations and all of that. But you can see just how massive it is. So my head is right here roughly with the bottom of those flowers. You can see his hands are folded in the subduing Mara pose. And it has the thing over his shoulder. And way up there at the top now, there's even a ladder back behind there. Oh, it's huge. And then it has the little disciples and stuff here. The normal stuff you see in a Thai temple. Just the size of this thing is amazing. Okay, so let's go look at the hall over here, and we'll look at the bell tower and stuff. Just the amount of joe sticks that are there and just billowing out the smoke. And then the little candles and stuff over here. All right, so let's see here. So the little bell, you can ring it 3 times. That's the way you're supposed to do it. You can see that that's what she's doing here. Yeah, that thing is absolutely massive. And it has a little Buddha image up there. Then it has the many faces, the 4 faces up there that are facing in the cardinal directions. And that's just right here next to that main hall. And then we have some more back there. I think that building is locked up. And then this is the preaching hall, the Wihan. And you can see there's some scaffolding. So they're getting ready to do some stuff over here also. Let's stick our head in this hall. You can see the floral pattern over there. And then you see how they painted the ceiling with the, oh, that's tiles up there. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then they have marble in here with a huge image also. Now this is not the primary Buddha image. This is just the one here in this Wihan. The image does look like a Sukhothai style. Has kind of an egg face. And you see the murals back behind. And there's murals on all of the walls that will be the scenes of the Jataka, the Buddhist life and everything. And then they have this raised platform in here. This is for the monks. So they'll do their chanting ceremony in here. And these are Bangkok's era murals, but it has a little bit of the influence of Ayutthaya with these jagged lines. But they're were painted during the Bangkok era. And another massive hall. Just to give you an idea of like the details. So you got like the elephants. You have the people here. This guy here, they're throwing him out or something. Another elephant. Yeah, really cool. And it is sloughing off a little bit also there. But that can't be helped. You're so close to the Chao Phraya River that the water table is so high. And it just comes up out of the ground, seeps right into these walls, causes the paint and the plaster to slough off. So they have to come back in and redo these about every 20 years or so. But what you get to do is you get to see some of the artwork, and then whenever they renovate it, you get to see some really like cool little things that the artist puts in here. And these are the doors. These are the back doors that are closed. But the inside of it is just really, really cool. Now, Rama III, his temple is one of the first-class royal temples. That's where his ashes are at. And it's on this side of the river also. It's a temple that I've done a couple of videos from that not too many people that are tourists go over and see. But it has a humongous reclining Buddha inside of that temple with the same Chinese styling and everything that you see here. Oh, I really like this. You see the styling on the outside of the window shutters. So that's that black and gold lacquer. So that's a Chinese guy holding the little pagoda standing on one of the Chinese lions. Now the styling of this is really cool. It has the mix of the marble and then the plasterwork. And you can see how bad this is sloughing off here, and you can see kind of how it's constructed with the brick core. All right, so let's go look at the other hall now. Yeah, what an absolute massive hall this is. Now, just to give you an idea where this is at, you can just see the top of Wat over there. And then the Grand Palace is straight across the river from it, Wat Po, everything on the old city island of Bangkok. And then this is right next to the old Thon Buri royal palace where King Taksin, he was the only ruler in Thonburi. And then after he was replaced by King Rama I, Rama I moved the capital on the other side of the river, which is now Bangkok. And he fortified the island and everything else. And he moved it over there because this side of the river, the biggest threat was the Burmese. So he wanted an extra layer of defense. So he put the Chao Phraya River between the Burmese and the Thai capital. Well, it looks like we're out of luck here. The ordination hall is being renovated. They got all the scaffolding and stuff that they're messing around with here. These are the Buasima stones on the outside. It's a real shame. I wanted to go in there. I'll have to come back another day. But inside here has the principal image is in the Palilai pose, which is has the elephant and the monkeys giving it donations. It's really cool to see. Plus there's some old murals painted on the walls in here. But I'll maybe pin a comment to another video I did of there so you can get a look at it. And then that's the main hall. And you can see the double row of Buasima stones. That's what means it's a royal temple. All right, well, that's pretty much everything here. Looks like the workers are taking a break here. We got to see this. It was kind of a treat to see that hall after it's been renovated. And then there's a big chetty and stuff in the back there also. Well, that'll finish up our video over here at this second-class royal temple, this Wat Kalayanamit. This dates back to 1825, and it's a really cool temple to come over here and see. It's overshadowed by Wat and Wat Po and Wat Kalayanamit, but it's definitely worth your time. If you have one extra day in Bangkok, make your way over here to see this. You wouldn't be disappointed. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and then you get to see some more content like this. I show you temples and markets and beaches, whatever else I see. So if you like content in Thailand or wherever else I travel, then you're in the right spot. And smash the like button, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. If you've been here or have any questions or comments, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them. And until next time, from over here in Thonburi, on the other side of the river from Bangkok, remember, life is a journey. So until next time, enjoy.